Can I get you to introduce yourself, please?
Sure. So my name is Claire Corns. I'm the Intelligent Mobility Manager for Westfield Technology Group, and I'm responsible for planning and managing all the autonomous vehicle trials that we do.
Can you explain a tiny bit about this automotive vehicle we're sitting in?
Sure. So this is a four-seater electric driverless pod. So most people recognise it. We have 22 of them operating at Terminal 5 at Heathrow. So this version goes on open public roads, and we also test it in lots of different types of locations, so both rural and urban locations as well.
Now, this is built in Britain, isn't it? But it's also tested abroad.
Yeah, so it's all manufactured in the West Midlands. We're based in the West Midlands as well, and then we're testing in. We've got 19 tests left this year, so we're testing in every continent. And some of the most notable countries are Australia, South Korea, China, we've got Japan, we've got Canada, Mexico, so quite a few places.
What's been the most toughest environment you've tested it in so far?
So we took it to the Lake District recently, and that was on gravel tracks and sort of mud paths, and so that was very different to what most people normally associate with autonomous vehicle operations. So it wasn't on sort of tarmac roads and things, so that was quite tough. It actually did really well, and people really enjoyed seeing it in that type of place. It demonstrated it could be somewhere a little bit different.
What's been the uptake from the government with autonomous vehicles and vehicles like this? Has it been good, or is it difficult, or is it better abroad?
It's really positive in the UK in terms of encouraging the development of it. We have a lot of Innovate UK funded projects and things like that, which has been really useful to help develop things in partnership with other businesses and universities. We do get a lot of interest from abroad, just as they're keen on testing it in more locations than we necessarily might get in the UK. So we're close to sort of deploying it in lots of places.
How do you get on with government funding?
So there's quite a few different departments that have funding available for new technologies or for new innovations that we do tend to look at. It's usually quite positive. They usually put up sort of big chunks of money for new innovations such as autonomous vehicles and things like that. So we tend to bid into those with lots of partners and universities, businesses, that kind of thing, and we've been quite successful so far.
What's been the uptake from China?
Positive, so we've got a project where we're working on wireless charging for the pod, so we're looking to test in Beijing next year. So again, lots of partnership working, which has been helped by Innovate UK, Department for International Trade, that kind of thing. They're really supportive.
What is the downside to autonomous from a programming point of view? Are we lagging in the UK, or are we actually ahead of the game?
I'd say we're actually at the forefront. So it's a rapidly developing and really diverse range of companies that are involved in it. But we got into it quite a few years ago now, and we're testing in more locations than we understand as a company are necessarily. We're sort of clocking up the kilometres really quickly, and we've yet to have any issues in terms of safety. So we're actually quite successfully testing successful pods.
And if anybody wants to find out more about your pod and how to actually even get it into their area for testing, how do they do it?
So they can have a look on our website, so it's westfieldabs.com. That name is also our Twitter sort of tagline or handle, depending on what you want to call it. So if you look on either of those, we tend to list out the areas where we're going to be operating next. You can also get in contact with us on there to talk to us a bit more about if you want to join in with the tests. Whenever we have them operating, we open them up to the public, so go and have a go, or if you want more information about bringing them to your area.
Thank you, good luck.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Marianne Knight, and I'm the EPSRC UK RAS Network Manager.
And what does that involve?
So the network is a network of 28 universities up and down the UK who have a robotics research centre, and they will specialise in all manner of different types of robotics research, be it in nuclear robotics, in manufacturing robotics, artificial intelligence, medical robotics and the like. So the idea behind the network is to create a community where we can actually share facilities, lab, equipment, as well as intellectual property among our researchers, so they can collaborate and provide a uniform response to government policy and research funding opportunities.
And how do people find out more about it?
They can go on our website, which is www.uk-ras.org, and everything's on there.
Thank you, and well done for putting on such a fantastic display.
Thank you very much.
Why would kids ever want a dog and you don't want to have one because you don't even have to do all the work? Just get one of these and they can play with it.
That's it, yeah. I bet they would be just as interested in that as they would.
Can I get you to introduce yourself, please?
I'm Lindsay Wilson. I'm the Hub Manager for the Orca Robotics Hub. The Hub is an initiative between 5 universities and 31 industry partners and growing. We're looking at the overall aim of an autonomous offshore energy field. And by energy field I mean oil and gas and renewable energy. So everything from subsea to the surface robotics to on platform or on a wind turbine, for example, to aerial. So this is Husky, one of the robots we're using on the Orca project. Husky is being utilised to look at automation for an offshore energy field. And in this case it could be used on an oil platform. Manipulation, so for example you could use a robot like this for inspection on an oil platform.
A lot of robots on display are not very human-like. Why is that?
So if you're looking at robots for human interaction, it's very easy to say that they're not very humanoid looking, and our idea of a robot perhaps is more cartoon-like. So giving it a cartoon features, cartoon faces, you're not comparing it directly to being how close it is to a human or not.
Now earlier you had a very strange creature on display pulling funny faces at everybody. What was it?
This was a Miro robot. It's a dog, a rabbit type robot. The reason that we utilise it, it's designed by another company, but the reason we utilise it is to help when we're going out for outreach for school children. As you can imagine, we're really keen to get children involved into robotics, into the different areas, and that's a great way to demonstrate to them sensors, cameras, imaging, etc. and a nice cute robot. The robot itself is actually used as more a companion robot.
How many people are involved with your group?
So, because we're working across a number of universities, we have 30 RAs, so research associates, and we have about the equivalent also in senior staff as well. And then across the 31 companies, we have various people involved with that. So throughout the project, we're having demonstrations every 6 months, to which we invite industry stakeholders. They can come along, see what we're actually doing on the project, and interact with us. So they can, for example, say, we really like what you're doing, we'd like to focus in on a smaller project, and we'll help work with you on that. Or we like what you're doing, but actually operationally, have you thought about doing it like this? So this will help shape the project through the next 3 years and help us get towards commercialisation, actual utilisation of what we're doing within industry. So not your traditional university R&D research.
Now you've got £36 million at your disposal.
So
How do you allocate it, and is it all government money or is it from...
no, what we have is we have a grant from the Research Council, the EPSRC, so this is approximately 14.8 million, and then we have match funding, in fact more than that, from industry. So it's a combination of cash and in-kind, but predominantly cash. This will support students, it will support access to facilities, equipment. This will also be the representatives from industry coming in and working with us, and cash as well.
If anybody wants to know more about how to get involved, how do they go about it?
Yeah, we're always open to industry coming in, and in fact, going forward, we recognise that there'll be areas that maybe where we don't have in-house expertise, and we'll be looking for companies and academics to work with in which to fill those. So there's a number of ways they can interact with us. The easiest way is to look at the Orca Hub. We're developing our website in September, but we have a temporary page at the moment. After that, we will also be having demonstrations, so if somebody's interested in being a partner, they can get on board and with a support letter if they want to come on board that way. And we'll also be holding an industry day later in October, so if anybody would like to come along to that, we'd also be open to a discussion.
Do you have any websites or email addresses?
Yes, so myself, my email address is Lindsay, lindsay.wilson, wilson, @hw.ac.uk.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Can I get you to introduce yourself, please?
Hello, I'm Vincent Page. I'm a postdoctoral researcher at the University of Liverpool, working for Michael Fisher on the Orca Hub, with a focus on the verification of autonomous robotics for hazardous environments.
And what are you currently working on as the Liverpool University?
So at the moment we're working on building a simulation environment so we can simulate the UAVs flying around oil rigs or wind turbines. And the aim of building this simulation environment so we can vigorously test it under different conditions to show that this system can actually be operated safely and under various and very sometimes strange conditions.
With wireless communication being very difficult for underground and underwater robots, how is Liverpool University dealing with that and using artificial intelligence?
So one of the big things that they do at Liverpool is they do verification of what they call rational agents. So a rational agent is something that we can test with mathematically to prove that it will make the safe decision every single time. So when you're out of comms loss, so if you're like beyond radar range or as you say wireless underwater, something like this, the robot will have to operate autonomously. So they've developed methods to test its decision making, so it won't randomly decide to fly off or to swim into some kind of object, damage it, or even worse, into some kind of person. So that we're all about the safety and proving that it will make these safe decisions.
Are you looking at cluster bots and it working in alongside of other robots as well?
So yes. It's not our main focus, but we can tie that in as an element. So make group decisions and verify that they're always going to be safe is something we can do as well.
Thank you. And if anybody wants to get involved with Liverpool University, how do they get involved and find out more about your courses?
Well, just search for University of Liverpool on Google and you'll find the website there. So you'll find all the information you need.
My name is David Wavell. I'm the Business Development Lead for the Orca Hub. My job is to liaise between academics and industry partners to make sure that the work that the academics are doing and the research that they're carrying out has real-world application in industry. Much of my day is spent talking to industry partners and relaying the research that our academics are doing so that they understand how it has real-world application within their business. I also spend much of my day making sure that the industry partners are talking to our academics so that they can also relay their problems to the academics so that the research can be guided to solve those challenges.
These are just used as a simple so all of the processing.
And also thank you, Lucy. So so there will be a lot of changes and also a lot of opportunities, and I would like to thank you all for coming today, for joining our international showcase at the International Business Festival in Liverpool. So we have over 140 events going around the country, and there will be, I think many of you are very busy hosting events, and probably have seen Marion and also Raphael busy outside, and these are, Marion has putting a huge amount of effort in getting all this organized, so I'm not sure where she's probably still busy outside, but let's put a round of applause for her effort.